cannot even act if it's all easy. Either you gon' do it or you don't. Really, it ain't no in between. Baby, you can ask the sun. It's an everyday thing. Consistency in your routine is how you bring reality. Working like a slave, that's how I made this masterpiece. Living like a god, I lay at night, I rest in peace. They remember me, but I am not Haram or beef.
Peace, 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 peace.
Peace, peace, peace. Noble, give me a second, man. Let me grab a couple pieces of literature.
No.
Peace, Noble Malik. Peace, Noble Mom. So while I'm grabbing my literature, man, you want to let everybody know about the tea and you know how they can order?
Okay. Yeah, if anyone's looking for any herbal teas, herbal blends, get ready for this winter, fall. Keep your immune system up. Just go to herbsofmayat.com. Herbs of Mayat. Let me put it on the banner. Find it.
It's delicious.
Pull up everything so people can see.
It's delicious. I go.
Got that cinnamon and natural sweeteners. Good. Trying to find.
Peace, Noble.
Hey. I'm trying to get rid of this eye on my eye.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, you gonna give them the commercial? There you go.
Mayat Sons on Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah.
Divinely prepared. A lot of good herbal blends. Because you want to get these herbs in your system before you're sick, you know? You don't want to wait till you're sick. You want your body to be familiar, you know? It's just like with oil in a car. If you're a high performance vehicle, you don't just keep flipping back from regular gas to Plus and Supreme. You know, you stay with one. They tell you to stay with one type. You know, similar with the herbs and your, you know, getting the fluids in your body, as Malik talks about the beet juice, the different fruits, but
oh yeah,
you know, eating things more in season. You know, I've been learning even about the buffalo, man, the buffalo meat, buffalo.
Oh yeah, lean and mean.
Mm-hmm. Get it from some of the Amish brothers, so. You know, it's just like that was the other thing he was talking about, Malik, with the honey. I want to try that thing with the honey soaked in the herbs. The onion.
You gotta get the honey in a jar, and then you get you peel the garlic cloves whole, leave the cloves whole, and put them in the honey and let it ferment for 3 weeks. It's an automatic immune booster.
Right, I've heard about. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah, we got to do that because. Having those are the things you can have in your pantry and have in your kitchen for those emergencies.
Oh, your honey cloves
This is the last of mine right here. I gotta make some more.
Oh dang, you've been using it.
I gotta make some more.
I got access to some good honeys too, man. We definitely gotta.
Yeah, you got to get your local honey. You know, go to the farmer's market. Everybody got a farmer's market. Get your local honey because that builds up your immunities for your allergies and all of that. Because the bees are magnificent.
And in a minute, we're gonna be going to Mayat Sun Teas, getting all our honeys and things. But that's the science. What we saying, deal local, and that's what we provide. That's what we want to provide for our people.
Yes, sir.
Herbs are for the healing of the nation, as the Bible says. So all the nations of the world need these products. They come from a lot of ancient peoples, from Mexico, Arizona, Central America, Africa. There's so many plants and mushrooms that we use that are very healing that Starbucks will never provide you, or your corner store ain't never really gonna have it unless they do a contract with us and get our products in those areas. But definitely check us out at Herbs of Mayat, herbsofmayat.com.
Can you pull it up? If you mind, Noble, can you pull up your site? Will you be able to share it on here?
Let me see.
Oh, I don't know if you got it.
We just talking regular today, huh?
For a second.
Gonna have a regular conversation, huh?
This is all, this is good for the people to see. What we, some of the just regular things we discuss. Yes, we talk about the science, but these are some of the things.
A walking testimony,
the science
right?
of our life. Yeah.
That's it.
And what we're trying to do.
Oh, there it is.
Can y'all see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is the website. Have some reviews on here. Definitely recommend people to come leave a review if they've ever tried the teas. We got the sarsaparilla root package, mullein. I'm gonna be adding some other blends on here because we do have a lot more, along with the PDF books on health and wellness, Sheik's book on healthy living, esoteric science of the fez, spiritual disease and its cure.
Is that Pops right there?
Yeah, this is my father on the left right here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's me when I was in Honduras back in the day. Yeah, you definitely
want to Honduras, right, Noble?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you will definitely want to share these herbs with your family, because these teas have a lot of healing benefits for anti-cancer, antiviral, anti-inflammatory, all the things that people we know, what the everyday person deals with. So, I definitely recommend people come shop with us, herbsofmayal.com. I also have fresh brewed tea as well. I'm about to start shipping that frozen, so definitely tap
That's
in.
what I've been waiting now.
It's long. Definitely California, Sacramento, Arizona.
I always eat it back up, right?
Exactly.
Yep.
There's long novels.
Yeah, and that's what we do at the BBT. Like, we really put our, how can I say, our energy, and energy produces, and these are just one of the many, or I say the plethora of ideas that we manifest and turn to reality and try to share with our people. But we use our products, like our other noble Alonzo Wright Bay. He's not here at this moment, but he does all the web designing. It's ALO Design Pros. ALO Design Pros. I don't know if Maso can pull that up, but and what I know will do is all the graphic design. I mean, he's amazing. He does this work. This is his profession, and we do real businesses. You can pull up his page and really see the work that this brother does, and the expertise and the love and the passion that's behind the work that he does. Can you pull it back up again?
Yeah, I'm about to pull up the website.
And just wanted to show brothers and sisters what we really do when we say we do produce, and the things that we do, we want to share it. And this is how we build a community, and we can teach the kids this stuff too. You know, we'll have classes teaching the kids how to do this, how to print T-shirts, about the teas, about the importance of working out. You know, we have all that in house. So if they're into music, we have studio right in our temple. And so this is my noble website. He do all type of web design, you know, all type of AI design. I mean, when you go on our Moore's Haberdasher page, where we sell a lot of our items and regalia, a lot of the Moore's design and a lot of the custom designs, 99.9% of it is him. You know,
Yes,
and
indeed.
that's why I tell people we are a group of not only brothers and sisters of righteousness, but we produce with each other. And these things that we're showing is already multi-million and dollar industries. So I feel we should be able to support and share with our people so we can be that industry, and not only be that industry, then show people how we can use our funds, not only from donation and giving, but from buying the things we need and watch what we produce in our communities. Because that's who we are. We are ministers in our community.
That's right.
And so we'll be filling the void, you know? And so this is just another one of our businesses that we asking brothers to frequent with us. Ask them questions. We're not telling you to just jump in and say, okay, well, just because this or that. Check it out. Ask some questions. You might have tried some web design or might have paid for something and be like, damn, these brothers got something going on. I think I need to. You may not need it, but someone else may need it. You know? So we want to keep that avenue open. So this is just another one of our businesses that we put together with our mind, body, and spirit and our revenue. And I hope brothers and sisters support what we're doing. That's one. You know?
Oh yeah, we split all this stuff up. It's not all on one person.
Mm-hmm.
There's a community.
And we're gonna start having seminars showing these things. I've been talking to people. They've seen our organization. They're like, wait a damn minute. They're like, They're like, do y'all know what y'all doing? I'm like, yeah. I'm not a know-it-all, but I know what I know. I know what we doing is a template of success, and we a group of brothers and sisters. Once that spark hit with what we need to do, that's it. Because we producing something that's solid. We just need to bring it to our people, and the people share it to get it there. I'm telling you.
Social media at its finest.
Carlin said he have $1 billion company. I need to launch using the web and mobile app. Carlin, this is why I say, brothers, when I say need to be part, because we do things not on the internet. When we have our meetings, when we have our business meetings, where we brainstorm, just like other companies. They be like, what you mean brainstorm? You have to brainstorm. But we've been around people that think so shallow that your ideas are too magnanimous for those people with only a tittle of brain. They're only using one part of the brain. And that's no disrespect to them. That's just not the development. And if they don't want to develop, the spirit in you and the frequency that's in you and the energy will have to go what? Find the people that's connected to your frequency.
What'd you say? I don't chase, I attract.
Yes. You know what you smell like. Me and my brothers, we smell it like. I walk up on, I smell it on you, brother. What? Yep, that spirit. Boom, connect. Boom, brothers. I'm telling you, it's that simple.
You know what? Yesterday happened, right? I was getting some windshield wipers. I went in the AutoZone in my neighborhood, right? There was two brothers in there three. I think it was. Well, at the time, I only seen two. Two brothers in there working. It ended up being three brothers in there working. And they were so with customer service, man. I gave them a compliment. I was like, hey, man, y'all brothers on top of y'all job, man. I said I appreciate seeing this most definitely.
Absolutely.
So I was telling my wife, I was on the second one. The brother came out. Another brother came out. Hey man, you need some help? I was no, I think I got it though, but I appreciate that, man. But he just waited around. He said, I'll take that for you, and threw my stuff away. Another brother, I was like, man. I said, that's what's up, man. I said, I appreciate it. I said, even if I had to pay a little more money because you guys are working here, I'm gonna come back to this store because y'all showed me good service. Because it ain't about the
Carla asked me, do we have soap and deodorant? Like, see, a lot of things, man, like I will talk about on here, you know, that's why those are for private meetings, you know, where a lot of times when I show people business, the structure of business, I just put things out there. Sometimes it's good to get things by the book and then generate enough funds to go solo and mass produce. So that's when we have think tanks to do things the right way. You know, because things can be done the proper way. You can go to certain areas. Most of them in Honduras, you can go to certain places and get things shipped in with connection. So all those things can be done. You know, all those things can be done. And I say those ideas, everything takes finances. Is one common denominator to do all this. This what I tell people. I'm more than just a person on here speaking of spirituality and religion. Like, I'm a teacher. I have my undergrad is in business. And so it's only one way to do things. And the way we can do things, yes. And when we come together and organize under our under the auspices of our nonprofit organization, our spiritual organization, everything can domino effect off of that. Remember, it's a such thing as a religious community. This is what I be telling people, that we never get off the common denominator. When you get off the common denominator, don't understand that you are a ministry and we are a religious community. When I talk about vernacular and language, then we'll start thinking as one body. I'm telling you, it happens that way because everything is going to take what? Some bread. It's going to take some people. So why not do it the right way with something that's already been done? Yes, everything has to be a strategy. And so when we learn the strategy, bam, because there's already some things happening. We need to manifest those things that's happening. And what happens off that is domino effects. It's this, and that, and the other. We need the people. So even with our other companies like MorrisHaberdasher.com, we have everything for the community.
Yep.
Most of you can pull that up if you mind. I just want to, we have things. And so we tell people to frequent our companies. You just got to imagine if people frequent our companies like Amazon, and I'm just using it as a compare and contrast, and say, yes, man, we want to support these brothers, and we making just as much money as people at Amazon make, people that buy items, but we have items that mean things. So of course it's going to cost a little bit more because we're not billionaires at this level. So, so what I tell people, it should mean them a little bit more, just like if your food being cooked. Do you want food being cooked by Malik's mama, or do you want some food cooked by McDonald's? I want that. I want mama food.
That's right.
I don't give a damn what nobody say. They can talk that all once of that word. That's crazy. We know you eat poison. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for mama to cook this with love. I'm waiting. I'm smelling it, Malik, like you smell that. I said, hell yeah, I smell that. Can I go taste this? That's a little bit. She making cakes and everything. I'm like, man, let me just taste the damn batter.
The batter.
Yeah. And so, yeah. And so when we look at things and frequent things, when we want to get certain items, when I tell people, when we support things, you don't have to buy them every day. I know people go to the malls and buy shit every other day, go out or whatever, just to be fly. But isn't it good when you support something, you can say, hey man, I got something that means something. They got something that means something. We got regalia in memory of my brother, all the workout gear, all them shirts, the icon shirts, what my Noble Alonzo made. Man, if you can pop one of them up, Noble Moso, can you just click on one of them shirts where that boy can fly, man? That stuff, man, come on. He got icons. I mean, sweatshirts, hoodies, the stuff's so cold. And all we need, brothers be ambassadors. I mean, we have a culture. We have product. I'm telling y'all, man, we can do so much stuff. I mean, we have noble stuff. We got so many items on our page where we can turn up.
Mm-hmm.
We can turn up. Pull it down a little bit, Moso, because the big picture they can't see it a little bit. Can you pull the page down a little bit, or the big sweater? It just yeah. There you go. There you go. Boom. Yeah, that poison, all that mess. Yeah, and that's why I said, man, we have things, we have quality stuff. So that's why quality stuff costs. If you want something cheap, I understand that, but we have quality, and then when you connect it to what we do, which we want brothers and sisters to be, all my brothers get gifts. Even my customers, like a lot of customers that deal with me. Like for instance, I sell a lot of old school shoes. Like I give you an analogy, a story just happened the other day, Malik. So a brother ordered some old school Avias. They were blue. They were I ain't have them no more, so I had to take them off the page. So I sent the brother the money, on the site. He got a return of his money. So he sent me an email. He was like, bro, you sent me my money back. I said, yeah, the site was out, so I have to refund your money. It's an automatic, generated. He was like, man, that's too real. He was like, man, this is a real business. I said, what you thought it was gonna be, brother? He was like, I'm just saying. He was like, I'm just saying, bro. Yeah. He was like, I done business with bro more than you order something, send it. They send it this. And I said, no. He was like, I went on your webpage and it's real. I said, yes. And so the brother ordered something for his. He was like, well, I'm gonna order something for my lady. And so it's just, yeah. And so he did. And so it's just the realness when I say we do get support from regular people, and I say if we a culture, we can support and at least spread it. Because if the floodgates go in, my heart pure, I'm gonna use every penny and dime to build our infrastructure and bring it and show how we can do this, because we a think tank. We are a think tank. We are the real Silicon Valley. And we got nice items. I'm talking about so much dope, Moorish items, man, noble items. I mean, hats, everything. I mean, we have brothers that's ambassadors. Just imagine if brothers came together and said, we're going to do this, y'all. Boom. We got what we need for the culture. We got designs. We got everything. We got a lot of things. And all we trying to do is add value too, because everybody have a gift. It's one body in many parts. The head don't say to the foot it want to be the foot. The eye don't say to the nose it want to be the nose. The nose do the nose stuff. The eye do the eye stuff. The foot do the foot stuff. Shoot, Malik do the Malik stuff. Sheik do the Sheik stuff. Moso do the Moso. Brian do the Brian. Dante do the Dantes. Drayshawn do the Drayshawn. Lamar do the Lamar. Dante do the Dantes. Alonzo do the Alonzo. Emperor do the Emperors. And on and so on. What you say, Noble Carlin, run a few sales to bring in the people. Are we here for all? That's what we be having our meetings for. We have to bring, Carl, I got so much stuff in the bag, man, that when I tell people, ambassadors, trial and error, do things. That's the beauty when I tell people, like, you have to be able to come to the round table, because everything I don't talk about is not for here. There have to be something in you that's important to say, okay, I want to take the time. And what this brother is talking about, it takes time, and it's the profession. Because you go to college and you won't even get this. You'll have to have private teachings with a professor. I'm giving it to you. I'm giving it to people. I teach structure. I bet you everything a person can say, be like, damn, you can ask any professor, like, man, it'll take you have to go to college for he had to have a degree in this. Yes, I'm telling you, it's a way. It's trial and error. It's bringing a team together. That's why I say conglomerate, or the wheel. How? Making it less a burden on everybody when you come into a conglomerate.
Yes, sir.
So we could talk. We got the feds, it's everything for the people. Everything. Our feathers are made with all the proper perforations for symbology. And when nobles buy feathers from me, I give you a turban. Everybody, like most brothers, well, not most brothers that bought feathers from me, I give them a turban. One brother was like, "Man, did you mean to get this to me when I bought the feather?" I said, "Yeah, brother." He was like, "Damn." He was like, "You gonna show me how to wrap it?" Yeah. He was wearing, the ones you just put on your head. You know which ones I'm talking about, Malik?
Yeah, the pre-tie joints.
Yeah,
pre-tie joints.
Yeah. And ain't nothing wrong with it.
I had to educate somebody on that. It ain't. But one means something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
So we got prayer rug. Yeah.
Understand.
Yes, sir, Malik.
Culture.
We show you how to wrap your turban. Why? Because this is science. You know? We want all our brothers to have a fit, know how to wrap your turban. You know? He said, once I finish your book and I'll order my fez. And then and see, like, and all my nobles are here. We're honest, we're men. Like, that's why we who we are. Because all my brothers, we sit next to each other. We sit next to each other. You see, and they put a picture on me on there. Who did that?
That's sweet. That's cool. I don't know. That's clean though. Alonzo.
Everybody did that. Huh?
You know Alonzo did that.
Alonzo did that. What the hell is it? Oh, I thought like on the site you got to wear with the fez. I mean with the turban, it got a picture of me.
Oh, one of the pictures.
Yeah.
Snuck that in on you, huh?
Yeah. But it's just showing you how we can wrap our turban. We got all colors, Islam.
Shay Noble Alonzo.
Yeah. And that's why I say, man, like, look at the more sweat. We got hoodies. And I'm saying, I just give all praises to all my brothers for inspiration. And I know once it click on like wildfire, because this was one of my dissertations in class. That's why I said a lot of stuff, nobles. When I met y'all, I was like, man, I don't have no problem on the college campus. Most of my sales come from GCU.
Oh, there's a stuff right there you talk about, right?
Yeah.
And don't think that we don't run into issues in regular life, because we're regular people. We still struggle. We still have struggles and go through things that we learn how to conquer and accomplish, right? But we do it together.
Yeah. We ain't
here alone.
Yeah. So, like I said, nope, not at all. Not at all. So we do things and we try to produce. That's what I said. I try to bring people in, and as we produce something, because I say everybody a part of me. Just like if it was you, I say, well, I'm an ambassador of you. I'm gonna be like, man, Sheik, boom, I'm gonna be on your ASS. I'm like, but we need to have a meeting. Why? Because boom, 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 this popped off. This popping off right here. So I need this, boom, boom, boom. I'm ambassador of this. Why? Because I boom, boom, boom. This is how things blow up.
How you do?
I'm just, this is how we blow up. We are the ambassadors. We are the business. It's enough of us. And so as we promote, as we continue to do this, as they see brothers in noble shirts, and they be like, damn, that's noble. More be seen like, man, this in workout shirts, in different regalia, in nice turbans, and your tunics and things, and having connection, these things can build. These things can build, just like if somebody was into Mary Kay, or just like somebody was into any other type of sales.
Right. Same.
I mean, we got so much stuff for the empresses and everything. Like, we have everything. We don't leave them out. We have things. We bring people in. And so we can promote these things. I'm telling you. And we don't have no fad. Huh?
So your empress make fresh stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. She make dope stuff. Like a lot of the stuff we be having on be custom because a lot of stuff we don't have to order. You know, I just buy stuff by the book, print it out, and be like, okay, y'all like this? Yep, boom. That's another thing when you connect it to me and what we do, because I like to produce. And I think custom stuff that we make is dope. Like if you like we made our own jogging suits last year when all my brothers came out here to Arizona, we made our own jogging suits, you know, because we think the stuff that we make is dope.
That's right. It is.
You know, I know. I mean, if I wear a Gucci hoodie or a Polo hoodie or if I'm an Empress, I'm wearing me a Mobitis hoodie. I'm rocking one of them. I don't care how much it costs. Because it costs $75. $75 ain't too much for me. Somebody will smoke $75 up, drink it up, eat it up, and got food at home and clothes at home.
They don't even like you. They just want the money. They don't have no cultural backing or standing or understanding. Don't represent nothing.
And Malik, that dollar don't circulate. That when a dollar spent with us, you know it's doing it good. Why? Because most people that buy from me, they connected to me. Most people that buy to me in a lot of the same things that me and my Mufti's in. What? Studying, reading, working out, books, history. They into working out. So it'd be an instant connection. You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
It'd be an instant connection.
Look at that. The other 2/5 missing out of the 3/5. You got 2/5 to complete you. Go
to the other one, Mo. Watch. It's some different ones. That's like a caricature one. It's dope too because it looked like my homeboy order. It looked like a 3D. The shit crazy. I was like, man, you know, I like that's dope. It popped, and now and as we trying new things now, like a lot of stuff, Nobles, we have like it's just so much new things that we're working on, man. It's like wow, like we got jogging suits. You're gonna come out, you know, and when I talk about in the community, like sometimes when it's worth buying things by the book is when your sales is going through the roof. You really don't start nothing and waste all your capital and all your money on having a whole bunch of things just sitting and it's not selling. So it's ways to do things, and that's how having your website. We could do drop shipping. And so when I have these discussions with people, I always talk about being smart with the bag. When I talk about profit and loss and break even and things, I say you never just buy a whole bunch of stuff because if the sales don't go like that, then all your money is tied up and say a whole bunch of jogging suits in the garage. So sell something else. So sell something else pop off like you damn like sell some damn headbands get to blowing up. And you like damn. Man, I done sold 1,000 headbands, but you got all this motherfucking money, excuse my candor, wrapped up in these dumbass jogging suits in the garage being greedy. Your capital is gone. So that's what it's so many strategies. Yeah, it's so many strategies I talk about.
On hand on deck, sell them, and then say, "Oh, I ran out." You go right to the.
You cutting off. But if you have a website, you do sales through the website. Look, we got turbans, everything. You know, we got clothing, we got everything for the empresses. You know.
Yep.
And so we provide. Why shouldn't we? And when I be telling people, I said, what make other companies better than us? We provide as well. And as we grow and as we continue to get larger, things will get better. You know, prices, you know, your company will be able to grow. You will be able to do things better. But as starting up a small business, you have to do the thing that you have to do. And so all these things, you know, with the help and with the community, that's what a community can do. Because if we do these things, then we should do it together.
Right.
You know, we should share it. We should share it. Can you show a couple other little dope shirts, more shirts, whatever? And we got my PDF, and then we'll get into the teachings, man. I just wanted to, you know, show brothers and sisters that we do have real companies, and we ask our brothers and sisters just to do business with us. You know, check us out, share it on your page, talk about it. You know, we got workout equipment. We got like go to the men's, like in the, you know, yeah. Let me get
Athletic.
one. Let me get. I don't know. It might be just like men's shirts, where you can show some of the like the noble shirts and some of the things like that. Yeah,
T-shirt.
yeah, some of the T-shirts and stuff. Can you just show some of those custom things? I just want to show some of the stuff what Noble Alonzo made. Can you click on a couple of them? Just show them.
Yeah.
That's one of our Noble T-shirts Malik made. Vibrations of Melanation, and they come in black and white. The shirt's so dope.
More power.
The shirt's so cold. What I'm telling you. And on the back it say something so tight. I mean, the shirt's so nice, and we rock them. You know, I love it. Everything means something to us, and that's why I say, why not support? You know, what it say on the back, Malik? I know Malik know what to say. Back off, right off the dribble.
Y'all see it?
We are the people all over the world. You know, that's custom by my Noble. You know, that's custom by my Noble. I mean, come on, man. Nice. I know all of us. I know Brian got a shirt on there he made. You know, like we have a lot of nice product. You know. That's a jersey right there in memory of my baby brother, Akil Jelani Goodman Bay. I'm gonna have to pull mine out. I got flip flops like it too. I was like, man, I said I make my own. I got polo shirts like that in memory of my brother. The nice polo shirts with the stitched in logo. You know, the 7 represents the science. You know, and the jersey's dope. I'm gonna pull them out.
Excuse me. Yep.
And I got the flip flops to match.
I gotta give me one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I need to give me one of those.
We got the A. Jelani Polo, like dad style caps, you know, like the dad style caps with the polo shirts to match. I'm gonna pull it out, man. I'm talking about some nice stuff.
A. Jelani baseball.
I think they go. Hold on, go back up. There go Brian's. Go back up. That's Brian's right there. That second one, I think, right there. That's Brian's. Fruition. Ooh, that mug cold. That boy cold. You see the jeans, see the nice jeans in it with the, yeah. Cold.
Fruition.
Yes, sir.
Yay.
That boy cold. Look at that. And now we can even upgrade stuff, man. Like now, put stuff on the arms, different type of stuff to upgrade the sweater to make them a little bit more design. We can always come back. That's what this is for. As we add value too. There go that more. Go back up to that shirt. There go that shirt Malik made right there. That more power, right there. That more power.
Right
The white one. Go down.
What color?
Right there.
Right here.
Right there. Yeah. I got the black. I got the white one. But all of them hard. Woo! That boy hard.
More power, baby.
More power.
With the feds on.
Yay. And as we're getting better, upgrading a lot of things, man. Like I said, we continue to go back to the table and make things better, add value too. And we just showing, some small things of what we produce. Like we got tunics and everything. We got suits. We got dope shirts my Noble Alonzo made. Like he made some Noble shirts that I think some of the dopest custom Noble shirts you will ever see. To me, the Noble shirt's so cold, And hey, That's all I got. That's all I got to say. It's like my brother made some nice designs, and I think it's on men's shirts. It might be,
Okay.
and then we can proceed. I just wanted to show. We say I still have
My
so.
internet keep messing up.
Yeah, you kept going in and out, Noble. That's one of the style of Noble, but he got the other, the Noble T-shirt with the
Yeah.
Nikes on it. That's one style. He got the hats to go with that too. It's like a baseball style. It might be in just men's shirts.
Men's shirts.
Mm-hmm. Got so many.
My internet keep going in and out.
You said yours do? Yours do,
Yeah.
Malik?
Yeah.
That's all right. I forgot what's the what my Empress punch in for it. I think it's under
It might
men
be on
something.
customs. I
think
For
it's
which
under
one?
something like
The
for the
Noble
Noble shirts. The one.
with the Moorhead, right?
Mm-hmm. Want to show that. Oh yeah, we got the Morsachi too. Oh yeah,
Oh,
somebody
it's
said
right there, up top,
Morsachi.
up top, up top. There's a
Where?
turquoise one up top on that page.
Right here.
Keep going, keep going,
Oh,
keep
okay,
going. Right
okay.
there. Oh,
Yeah.
listen,
And the
right
ring.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. And so, yeah, all the other ones, they different colors too.
All right, that's the one.
Yeah.
Them boys cold too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carla said that Morsachi. Yeah, that Morsachi cold too. The Morsachi, like I said, we just put some dope stuff together, man. That's all I'm showing brothers and sisters. Like, pull up Morsachi. See if that pull up real fast, and then we'll get to going. I just wanted to show brothers and sisters, and the winter coming up too. Like, man, I want to show brothers some dope jogging suits, some sweatsuits, and I just want us to support what we're doing, man. And you know how I go. We can do some good things. He said, side note, Omaha needs the BBT MST. All y'all got to do is make it happen, Carla. All we got to do is make it happen. It don't take much for me to make it happen and for brothers to make it happen. Look at that. The icons.
So dumb.
I'm a cold too. I'm telling you. That one's so cold.
Mm-hmm. Got some good colors.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that other one underneath. Yeah, we got, like I said, y'all, just check the page out in your own time, man. And we just wanted to show some of our items, man, and show people what we got going on. Check out our sites, Moore's Haberdasher, Herb Mayat, ALO Design Pros, binditbooks.com, where we print and bind expensive and rare books, and mypdfbooks.com, that's books with a Z, where you can download books on your tablet, or you can read when you travel, so you don't have to take no books. Or you can go to Office Max and Staples and then print and bind them. Or my Muftis can do it for you at binditbooks.com. My Noble Lamarck or my Noble Dantes for the same price. that Office Smacks and Staples would do it, they should be able to make it happen. So I really hope brothers and sisters get with my brothers when you need things printed and binded, and get with them at bindedbooks.com. But if you like your books on your tablet so you can take them with you, mypdfbooks.com. But this is the beauty. When people get books bound and printed, when you get books bound and printed by us, what we do, we willing to give, now not willing, a part of that is giving you the ebook so you can have it. So you can have it. So say if something happened to a book and you let somebody borrow it, which I don't recommend you let nobody borrow nothing, you know, you will have the ebook so you can always have it and reprint it. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And so that's just what we wanted to share with brothers and sisters. And I give gratitude for us. That's that taking time, listening to it with that little demonstration. I'm not going to be too long. We already been 46 minutes. But the other day I was just, you know, talking about intentions, and I wanted to just hit a couple more bullets on intentions, you know, because at this stage in life, our vibration and what we're doing need to be right on cue. And after that, I'm gonna offer a little piece of wisdom. If anybody want to give a donation, I'm gonna offer this piece of wisdom because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to open your eye to it. I need you to study and read it because I'm gonna go deeper in this in private teachings. Everybody gonna need this last little bit of information as I before I wrap it up. I guarantee you, you're gonna need this. So when I was telling you that Noble Malik, and I know Noble Malik is gonna love this part, it's when I be talking about how can I say intentions, when a person say this is the only way to do things. And when I say, well, this might work for someone, but it might not work for you. But if your intentions is right, that's what matters. Malik might have to write his intentions down or say them out loud. You might be the intentions. You might go into your higher self. You may not need to do any of those outer things because you are the vessel. But what I'm saying, if your intention is on the right level, then it's all good. You see what I'm saying? Watch. That's what it's about.
It's on.
We want to make sure that our counter intention, or that there are no negative thoughts or feelings that contradict our intentions. This in itself takes practice, and it's sometimes a lot of brothers and sisters find difficult to do. Watch this. Let me get my eyes because I couldn't see. A lot of brothers and sisters ask me if manifestation is really as simple as I say it is, and we simply have to think about what we want. Why is it that more people are not doing it? Or why is it that we still have to work so hard? Why doesn't everyone do it? Those are good questions. But the steps behind manifestation are simple and easy in theory, but understanding or understanding, whatever you want to use, understanding them and applying them may take a lifetime because it requires some serious inner work. Earlier, when I spoke in the beginning, remember? The universe and our inner self knows exactly how we feel at every moment. Remember, I talk about the inside must match the outside. Why? Because the universe knows exactly how you feel at every moment. What do you mean, Sheik? Because you can say something on the outside and the spirit and the universe know exactly in the inside, you mean the totally opposite. That's why. And that's a fact. I ain't saying all the time, but when you're on that lower level, yes, every time when you're on that lower level. And the universe and your inner self knows exactly how you feel at all times. You may be able to think you concealing your true feelings to the outside world, but remember the outside world. See, when you're dealing with me, you're dealing with the divine. You're dealing with an aura. But you can never fool yourself because I'm you and you is me.
You and I.
Yeah, it's Papa Ligua. Well, of course. Of course. Mm-hmm. 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 You see? You can't conceal it. Your inner self is always aware of how you feel about every subject. Not sometime, all times. But this is the wisdom. This is how it gets, for some, tricky per se. When intentions are pure, all is well and good. Think what I'm saying. Things will manifest and happen real quick. What do you mean? I'll give you an analogy. When you set a pure intention to have a new anything, things will line up and happen for you automatically once your intentions is pure. How? Think about it. Think about it. But due to societal condition, we do one of these things after setting an intention. What do we do? Because remember, I tell you, when you set that intention, when you put it out there, you let it go. But after you do it, you worry. How you going to get it? You worry that you are not able to afford it. You worry whether you are doing it the right way. You worry about whether you deserve it all. All of these doubts that come immediately after you have stated your intentional intention and desires are also intentions as well. They're also intentions as well and manifestations as well. See, this is what I be telling people when you talk about the words, the speaking, the teachings. This is it. We can talk Quran and biblical scriptures and all the ancient books. We can do all that. But then you will be picked up by the universe without discrimination. Because the universe, it don't discriminate between good or bad things. That's what I tell people. It's what? The pendulum swing the same way to the left as it does to the right with the universe. That's why it's called the universe. It does not discriminate between good or bad things, right?
Nope.
See? And you blame it on anything and don't understand the universe. Okay, well, the content of the thoughts do not matter. And hence, morality or ethics does not apply a part here. Because if you really desire something bad to happen to someone and you are able to think that supposed bad thought purely, it can happen. And the converse is, of course, true. If you desire something good to happen and think it purely, it will happen as well. This is what I be telling people. They say, oh, you put all this energy in doubt, but don't put all this energy in the other energy to reverse it. Oh, come on. Goodness or badness are simply what? Value judgments we place on things. See? Therefore, when you state an initial intention, you must observe and be aware of all the other counter intentions that pop up in your hippocampus and that you feel simultaneously. Do you feel any negative thoughts or feelings concurrently? Concurrently mean at the same damn time, at the same damn time. And if you do, brothers and sisters, those are going to be picked up and acted on by the universe as well. The universe always show you the man in the mirror. You can't beat up the mirror. The mirror is only going to reflect what it shows. The mirror is not to be doubted. Think about what I'm saying. What it means, of course, is that nothing happens because you conceal each other. If you say, I want to have a new, just say, let's put it in a simplicity as a car, as your initial intention statement. But then you say in your doubt or non-verbally, but I can't afford it. You notice what you just done, brothers and sisters, what you have put in the atmosphere? Yes, sir. You put doubt. You put fear. You look in the mirror and say, oh, I'm fat and I'm ugly. Then you ask me, am I fat and ugly? What the mirror tell you? You fat and ugly? Well, I agree with the mirror. You see? But can you fix it?
Yes, you
Do
can.
you have the proper intention? Yes, sir, you can.
Yes,
You have set two intentions, Malik. Yeah. They set two intentions that are the exact opposite of one another. Uh-oh. And the moment you set the first intention, the universe has acted on it with precision. Think about what I'm talking about, brothers and sisters. But then you had countered immediately with thoughts of what? Or feelings of what? Not being able to do what? Afford it. Not able to do what? I can't do it. Doubt. Fear. And the universe acted on that too. The universe said, oh, what? Hell no, you can't do it. This is too magnanimous for you. None of your friends doing it, so why are you doing it? They at the club having a good time. You talk about you finna go to school and learn something. You say you finna go to class while they waste time. There's nothing wrong with enjoying life, but we talking about balance. So things are really not as easy or simple as they may seem, brothers and sisters. But my, when I talk about manifestation, takes a lot of what? Inner work. But like I always tell my brothers and sisters, hell, it's inner work. That is fun to me. That's fun to my brothers. And I'm willing to take the time to do what? That work. I'm willing to take the time to do it. That work. Because you have the free will when you decide.
Yep.
You may say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do the inner work that you do, not want to improve your deliberate creation skills. And that is completely all right as well. Watch this. Watch this. The key is what I'm trying to train yourself to state an intention purely. You ain't hear what I just said? Because I said, if you state an intention purely, like you ain't going to be a god dang thing, hey, it's going to manifest. And I'm going to say your intention was so on point where you manifest exactly what your pure intention was. Not to be what? A goddamn thing. I'm agreeing with the universe.
Yes, you are.
Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Train yourself to state an intention purely without any negative or impure thoughts that may taint it. I'm gonna say, man, I want the best for my noble Malik. I want this to manifest in his life, but and then tomorrow I do the same thing. No, once I put it on the altar, that's it. Once I put it on the altar, that's it. I ain't gotta go back into the chamber for the same thing. This ain't no damn rerun. All right, I'll put it at the altar. I encourage you to start with something small. Small manifestations. Small, what? Everyday life. To see how your everyday life change, I tell my brothers and sisters, this science is to change your everyday life. The divine comes first. Once you see that manifested in your life, when the slow downness per se, when you start seeing everything, is you like a great basketball player, like a Magic Johnson or a great point guard coming down, and you see everything before it happen. You see everybody in position. It's almost like you a great chess player. It's 4 moves you can play, you can make. Bam, game.
Yep,
You see what I'm saying?
absolutely.
This is what we talk about. Clear thought. Your thought can manifest anything. Oh, I can't do this. We know. We done showed you what man can do. We showing you what man can do. I ain't say singular man. I'm saying we showing you what man can do when 2 or more gather. We showing you what man can do. Now we just need multiples of man. We need a plethora of men and women and children.
It's just y'all.
What you throwing into your manifestation mix? What you throw in your manifestation mix, y'all? Because a lot of times the stuff we struggling for a long time takes such a long time precisely. Why? Because we have so much garbage thrown into the manifestation. I call it your manifestation bag. You can't have garbage in your talisman bag. If I ask you what's in your talisman bag, you ain't finna say no garbage. Everything in your talisman bag is for what? Intentional what? Manifestation. Y'all don't hear me? We have so many loaded desires and intentions that tag along with the original intentions. Whereas if we are able to find a way to think of original intention purely, unadulterated per se, it will come very fast. Why? Because that's how it's set up. The great spiritual teachers always say, we always say, it's our vibration doesn't have to be strong. It just has to be pure. When I deal with the singing bowls and all that, the vibrations and all different vibrations don't have to be strong. Why? The reason why it's strong, because it's pure. Y'all don't hear me? They all have different frequencies. You don't have to think about something over and over. You just have to think about it how? Purely. You just have to not contradict it to your own vibration. I'm gonna give you 2 more. The faster you let it go, the faster it comes. Watch this. What you do after you have stated an intention purely, you may ask, well, why shouldn't I continue to repeat it? Or should I? Question. But if you understand, you will know there is nothing more you have to do. If you've been following me, because I said already, how many times is enough? How many times is enough? Hi, y'all. Anybody with me?
One.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Noble. Once is enough. And your request is now acted upon by the universe with mathematical and formulaic precision. How do I know this? Because I manifest this. I live it countless times. And I'm sure you have too. And I'm sure you have a deep understanding and recognition that this is also true in your own life. We talked about earlier in this dissertation that the universe is impersonal. We spoke earlier that the universe does not care what you ask for. We spoke earlier that the universe does not care what thoughts you are thinking. You may be thinking or rehearsing positive thoughts per se, and the universe picks up and acts on those thoughts. All is then well in your world per se. Or you may be rehearsing these negative thoughts over and over again with lots of feeling an emphasis per se. And then guess what, brothers and sisters? What happens? Not magic, the M-A-G-I-K. What? The magic happens. What happens? The universe picks up and acts on those what? As well, because the universe picks up on energy and frequency. And if the universe is a selective one and only chose to act on our good thoughts, then we would be limited in our options and thus not have what? Free will. I know y'all with me. I know everyone can agree, no matter what religious understanding that you might understand or understand or believe or belie. We are all free to do what? Create within the boundaries and the framework of this space and this time reality. Whether what we create brings us greater happiness or greater unhappiness. This is the ultimate freedom. Watch this, my brothers and sisters. Therefore, do not wish that the universe only act on our positive thoughts. Neither should you wish that you live in a universe where negative thoughts do not arise. Stay with me. Because the universe cannot and does not choose for us. You heard me. We choose the thoughts we think. And we're free to choose from a myriad of possibilities through careful selection of what? Our thoughts. Brothers and sisters, we can see that negative thoughts are representing that we have the ultimate freedom to do what? Choose. I'm painting a picture for you. We have the freedom to create and explore. You see? It's like how the old saying goes, my brothers and sisters. You can choose to be unhappy if it makes you happy. Absolutely, Brother Carlo. Absolutely. The moral story. Absolutely. In the book of Job. Absolutely. And after you have thought or stated an intention purely, the next step is to let it go. 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 You gotta let it go. It's truly everything, man. I'm trying to tell you. In the manifestation and that creative process, especially rational scientific thinkers in our society have trouble with this. See, these type of individuals cannot accept something as happening without their intervention or something that happens without their being involved in it. We know those type of individuals. But if you wish to be a powerful, conscious creator, then you have to accept that there is a portion of the work that is done by you. And there is a portion of the work that is done by something that is greater than you and I. And in this previous oral dissertation, we have already conversed and covered the portion of the work that is done by you specifically. Brothers and sisters, you are needed in the process to decide what do you want. You are needed in the process to choose. You are needed in the process to clarify what you do want. And such that intention, brothers and sisters, is clear. It's pure, brothers and sisters. See, it takes your permission. It's needed for something to happen. Just like when a vampire, y'all watch vampire movies before, I'm sure. The vampire have to have what? Permission to come in. Am I right about it?
Islam.
Come on. And until then, the universe cannot act upon it. You must give the universe permission. Oh, don't the scripture says you are made in the image and likeness of God? So that means you can create and manifest and declare and decree. You give this permission by virtue of your thoughts, your words, and your deeds, and damn show your actions. Now, here's the part that is not our work. Figuring out how to make something happen is not our work. Figuring how it will come to us is not our work. Doing lots of physical action to force something to happen is no work. It's not work. That's why I said, oh, your love, my love, oh, your love and our love, is it based on conditions? I thought our love should be unconditional, not based on conditions. The universe is simply set up this way and does not need your physical help. But it, however, brothers and sisters, requires that you give your permission and set the creative process into motion. You know, in a railroad industry, they call it what? Local motion. By exercising your what? Creative powers of what? Imagination and what? Your choice, your AKA free will, brothers and sisters. This is what the great spiritual teachers that we talk about, you know? You know? Old writers, man. When I tell y'all, I study old writers. Like when you connected to me close, like I study Edgar Cayce, I have to because I know where all the wisdom come from. And they'll tell you. Like when you connected to me, I just gave all my muftis probably 200 some books of Edgar Cayce. And then I show you where the science come from. I deal with the great mind. All our scholars didn't write books in those times. They didn't have their printing press, you know, and certain Europeans wrote under pseudonyms. That's why I'm glad we had John Henry Clark, Ivan Van Sertima, Amos Wilson, Dr. Ben, Chancellor Wilson, you know, Dr. Francis Cross Wilson, and a plethora more, you know, of our brothers, especially our brother that wrote Conspiracy to Destroy Black Boys and Girls. It's a plethora of brothers. And then there's some more brothers in history that people don't even know about. But this is what we talk about. We always talk about the explanatory text for, I quote Florence Scovel Sheen. I love the wisdom because I know where it comes from. You know? And in one of the books she quoted about being big on imagination, to visualize and create. I'm big on that. So if people speak in my language, you know, if you're talking the linguistics that I'm speaking of, then you talking my language. And then if I see it in you, then I have no jurisdiction on color, because wisdom have no jurisdiction and no prejudice on what? Wisdom and the mind. I'm telling you, that's why I said I have no jurisdiction on the wisdom. It connects to me. And you're calling upon your God-given creative powers. Or when I talk about that God consciousness, you got your subconsciousness, consciousness, but then right now in this context, I'm talking about what? Your God consciousness. In deciding what you want in your life. You are exercising those powers right now. That's why I be telling people, hey, I know what it takes. And two or more when it gathers, I know the work that it takes. I know the work that it takes. That's why I'm not proving nobody wrong. Well, Allah, like he's showing me, he's proving me right. It's like you starting the same way the Messiah is. It's like I'm telling you, brother, you're just doing it in the current state. It takes some work. Watch this. Watch what's going to happen in a moment. But after you have decided upon what you want and how you want it, then you relax. Then you don't think about it. That's what I tell you. You don't worry. This is what the science is. Because the common pitfall for most of us is we frequently visualize or write down affirmations over and over again to the point of our sheer desperation. Then it started becoming like I dream of Jeannie. It's like, no, it's no desperation. We're not desperate. Why? If manifestation, I think that's supposed to manifest. That's things that happen naturally. So we're not desperate. We're not, ooh, like, you surprised? No, I'm not. Conscious manifestation is not so difficult. And while it takes a lot of inner work, it does not involve writing out your affirmations or doing visualizations all day long. I used to tell brothers, don't get consumed in this. Don't get consumed in it. Don't get consumed in it, because the map and the guide can lead the way, especially if the map and the guide been through the fire. I'm not saying you don't have your own path, but don't get consumed. That's why we have class. That's why you're dealing with martial arts and all that stuff. What? You don't get consumed. I tell you to practice at home and stuff on your own, but you have a real life, but you come to the dojo. We spend our time in the dojo, what, 7 days a week, learning how to not only perfect ourselves as in our skills, but then knowing how to deal in the community and taking these skills in the community and bringing people where? To the dojo. Remember, we talked about intentions can be set in various ways. And you can set an intention either by thinking about it or feeling it, saying it loud, writing it down, even through your actions. The fourth way is using action to set what? Intentions. It's often a double-edged sword. So when used the right way, it can bring about some very powerful demonstrations, brothers and sisters. What I mean, you can take an action of faith, per se, and purchase an expensive item. How? Because when I say your act of faith, that means you got to know how to break this down to be able to what? Afford that expensive item. You got to be able to break it down, knowing that the money is understood. That's setting an intention through an action of faith. How? It's like, watch this. You better have faith if you got a damn car note. You better have faith that you keeping your job if you ain't saving no money. Because if not, you lose your job. How you going to pay that car note? I don't know. See? We're not using them to invest in nothing else. This works the other way as well. When someone continually repeats and writes affirmations, what kind of intentions is he setting with his actions? Watch what I'm saying. Remember, I say everything I talk about is a double-edged sword. Now, remember, I said intentions. Intentions. What are you affirming or actually intending? Are you intending or affirming the presence of something that through your actions, something will manifest very soon? Or the lack of something that because that individual does not have it yet, that individual has to affirm it repeatedly, per se? Stay with me. I'm almost there. This is a question only the individual can answer. No one can answer it for you, especially for me, because no one can accurately have a glimpse of your inner state, However, as I broke down earlier throughout this oral dissertation, the universe can. And the universe unfailingly picks up on every single a signal that you send out. Nothing goes out void and nothing comes back void. What I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, if you are writing affirmations or doing visualizations all day, then be careful of the possibility that through your actions, you may be sending out signals of desperation and affirming the lack of something instead of the presence of something. Did y'all catch that, nobles? I hope y'all write that down. Watch this. Let me give you this knowledge and I'm done with it. If something you wanted is now in your possession, how would you feel about that? Think about that. If you are now in that whip you always wanted, or in that dream house, or if that rollie that you wanted, or that woman that you wanted, something that you desired, would you still be writing those affirmations stating, I now have this, and that? Oh, I now drive this and that? Or would your affirmations be over? And when you think you get those, is it over? Will you stop giving this to the credit to the creator and say, well, it's over? That would be totally absurd, I hope. You have something and it's yours. And that's the end of it. See? But this the science. Bring that feeling of reality to the present moment, nobles and empresses. Right now in all your works. Not somewhere out there in the future, but into your present moment. Right now. Well, I want to get in shape next week. How you can next week is next week. Next week is right now. Because it takes today to make up next week. So right now. Don't think of it in terms of something that is unfulfilled or something that is still out there, which you still have to get. You dress how you want to dress, like Noble Lamar. My Noble Malik, we in Vegas for his solo return. Lamar got so many suits. He like, shit, this how I dress. You know, I like to be fly too all the time, but I like to break it down casually a little bit. But my Noble, he like, man, he like, I'm rocking like this, fly as heck. You see?
Yep.
Fly as heck. Every time. Every time. Every time. Like, every time you walk down, you hear this music. Dun, 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 dun. Hey! Dun, 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 dun. Everything stop. Everybody look. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, I'm saying it in a joking way, but I'm saying it from love. But I'm telling you, just because I know. Right now. Right now. And when you change it, if you got it, you're supposed to be right now. You're supposed to be pressed right now. If you got braids, your braids supposed to be pressed. If you got a bald head, your bald head supposed to be pressed. You're supposed to be walking around with a cowlick in the middle of your head. Unless you like the George Jefferson. But if you have the item right now, how would you behave? If you have it right now, how would you feel? That's all I'm asking. What would you be doing? So I want us to think about that. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop at that tittle because I got so many more bullets. Next week we'll start, maybe through the week I'll start at 6. But this is a gift I want to give y'all at the end. For all my brothers and sisters, I want y'all to open your ears. Because when people saying, we don't need this anymore, or you don't need that, that's just like telling somebody, once you learn multiplication, you don't need mathematics. That's the asinine thing no more. It's stupid. So if I ask you 3 + 3, you don't know no more. But I can ask you multiplication and you will know it. Food, those are tools in the toolbox. Islam. You need those tools. That's number uno. Number 2, where we talk about law and history and things that's written and what's talked about in academia, especially in Oxford and Cambridge and Harvard, when I show these things, when I tell people you need this in your hand, and all I ask people is for small donations to get these pieces of item, you need it so you can stand up right, so you can leave all these charges, sovereign citizen, this crazy stuff alone. I tell everybody to research Roger Elvig. But then this is the stuff that's known. And I just want to give a couple bullets. All my muftis, y'all have this. I even got the lesson plan on life, liberty, and property. But I tell people, you need this. The only person that's going to tell you not to research everything is a person that's ignorant. And those are real words. You say what, Noble?
Or trying to scam you.
Thank you. Because when you see these things that I demonstrate to you, if your spirit is on the right level, and if you have family around you, they're going to be like, man, now that more love you. They're going to be like, wow. They're going to be like, yes. You're like, he been showing you what not to do. Like, listen, this works for all people. I just showed you the counseling course. They be acting like it's some other law for Moors. What did I show y'all? If a Moor kill a U.S. citizen or vice versa, if a U.S. Citizen kill a Moor, that Moor going to be judged in the same parameters as that U.S. citizen with all his human rights. But see, we don't want to be honest and righteous. And so everybody needs this. This is a trustee on arrest and false imprisonment by Charles A. Wiseman. Charles A. Wiseman have a plethora of books. When I talk about, I have a full library. When I say, all I be telling people to ask me about something. I'm not saying it like I'm a know-it-all, but I know what I know. And I'm a courier of a real library with over 100 documents and books. That's a fact. And I produce so many books for college students and so many people that met me in regular life. When I be at the bookstores and things, as I'm getting back into my grind, I'm just reinventing the wheel. I'm about to shrink wrap my truck with all my logos on it. I ain't even said it, but hell, I just feel good saying it. Why? Because it's already in the it's already in the making. Everything about me finna be promoting what we doing. Why? Because we can. And I'm gonna show people how they do it the right way. Just like that brother, last name White, said he made an image and now he doing what he doing. I said, I can do something righteous for the people. I could do something righteous for the people and show college students and young kids how to create and manifest. But this is a trustee on arrest and false imprisonment by Charles A. Wiseman. Now let me show y'all something on the definition of false imprisonment. I want you to hear this. I want all my brothers and sisters to hear this. Because talking to somebody on the side of the road, do they know the law? No, they don't know the law. Why should they know the law?
They ain't studying.
You should have your license, registration, proof of insurance. Period. All that other stuff is meaningless to me. You should have your license, registration, proof of insurance. Well, boy, could y'all like, man, I don't want to hear that. You ain't no sovereign citizen. You ain't no foreign national. None of that. If you want to drive without no license, no insurance, drive on your own land. Because then if something happened to you, a semi hit you, you're going to try to use the laws that you say you don't abide by to try to defend you. That's an oxymoron. I understand you ain't for hire. I understand all that. I understand it. Well, I'm not driving. Yes, you are. When you put your car in that gear, what you do? Drive. Shut up. That's fucking stupid to me. I ain't driving. I'm driving. Yeah, you travel by foot, fool. You on to get on a bike. When you get in that automobile, you put that mug and go. What do go mean in your car? It got a D on it. It say drive.
Whichever way the wheels is turned.
Man, I don't even know what these people be doing, man. I'm like, we doing all this to do what? After you do all this and deal with this all negative intentional energy because you intentionally breaking the law, you intentionally mixing truth and falsehood, you intentionally getting people in trouble, and we can't talk about this? Man, you got to be crazy. That's why somebody said, Sheik, you need to be the actor for this, because now look what's happening. All the stuff is being proven a fallacy. I said, duh. I've been telling people this for years. Understand about doing things the right way. Watch this. One, I tell you, you got the right to remain silent. Anything you say, what else?
Can and will be used against you in the court of law.
Can and what?
Will be.
Can and will be used against you in the court of law. So not only can, it will be used against you in the court of law. So you better shut up. Nothing you can say to no police and nothing going to help you with your case. That's number one, number uno. Now, number two, watch this. Listen clearly. This all I do is for educational purposes only. Clearly, I give no legal advice. Educational, and I want you to research it. When you get pulled over, anything happen to you legit, and you ask the cop, which I never asked him, am I on arrest or am I detained? You ever heard that? Come on, let's be honest. Huh?
Yeah.
I ain't asking you a goddamn thing if I'm under arrest or I'm detained. I ain't asking neither one. Because if you say, no, you ain't under arrest, then you say, well, but I'm detaining you. Do you know what that means if you legit? That's what?
Yeah. That's false imprisonment.
You damn right.
False imprisonment.
I ain't got to be going nowhere. But where you going? In goddamn circles.
I'm going.
Where you going, Mr. Good today? None of your. I'm going in circles. Oh, round and around I go. I'm going in circles. You hear me, Noble Malik?
Yes, indeed.
But where are you going? Nowhere. But matter of fact, I got the right to remain silent. I don't have to answer no questions. If I'm legit, am I under arrest or detained? I ain't under neither one. This suspicion of this. We're doing the best. I don't have to be a participant in your investigation. I ain't getting paid by the goddamn police department.
That part.
But I didn't participate in your investigation. I don't participate with I don't speak. I got the right to remain silent. How you doing? I'm a mute. My boy, y'all think I'm joking? No contact. No contact. That's my right. I understand your bond. I understand whether your oath of office, what you did to protect and defend the Constitution. I understand that. And to protect the citizens, not harass. Man, I understand who I am. And I teach the right way. I'm not teaching nothing else. This ain't no foreign militia. I ain't rocking with that. People can do whatever they want, but then you put a magnifying glass on their life. Well, who want to be part of that crap? So let's deal with this. Let's listen clearly. But then we don't need that no more. Man, fool, you crazy. You don't need law. What you need? You need with somebody goofball on the internet with a dusty fez that then went made a police badge riding around in a raggedy ass Crown Victoria. Yeah. False imprisonment consists of any type of unlawful restraint or interference with the personal liberty of an individual. We almost there. It's basically involved any lawful violation of the liberty of another. The ancient English legal scholar Henry D. Bracton, for all my law students, they know this, 1200 to 1268, tell us that false imprisonment is one of the oldest violation of rights known. I ain't say civil rights, did I? I said of rights known. And see, and this was the pleasure I have to study and sit with my elders and teachers and professors. I have a plethora of wisdom. That's why I had to create my own, because my professor, like, you can illuminate so much stuff. When I talk about the Quran, when I talk about the Klan, I graduated from Clear University, got my undergrad in business management with a minor of marketing and sales and a nonprofit business startup. In Howell, Michigan, that's where the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan lived. When I first was going out there, got pulled over. But then when I talked to them, boom, 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 they were like, well, now we know who you are, blah, 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 blaze, please. They Quran. They under the Quran. The Quran is the Quran with the K, with the L in it. They are fraternal order. I'm a fraternal order. I'm trying to tell people, no disrespect.
Hello.
Malik, I don't be disrespecting no one. I'll be telling people the honest, the fact, truth. I'll be like, listen, man, I don't have to. It's only different is an L in it. When I show you the tenets, when I show you everything, you'll be like, well, wait a minute. Can't nobody be mad what I'm talking about. I understand organization.
That's their own fault.
Yes, I understand organization and certain things. And what I'm telling people is, when you understand, you rise above all that. I'm trying to tell you what I know. But let's proceed. And so when I was going out there, license, registration, proof of sale, yep, I got all that. But someone was on my car and they was like, oh, you such boom, 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 boom. Yep, and they were like, yes. I'm telling you, real facts. Not like no secret. I ain't got no secret code, but when they know what you are and when you do, the world knows. And the world knows your intentions of what you're putting out. As I just was saying in the speaking. So if your intentions is putting out great things, anything, no weapon will prosper. I didn't say it would form
against you will prosper.
It won't prosper because how? You know how to change the damn paradigm. How? The atmosphere is going to agree with what you put out. I'm telling you. Before I even met everybody, I used to go to the prisons, done correctional facilities. Talk to people that thought they was deep areas or brothers that was under that, no disrespect, brothers that was under that type of Islam, that Yaqub stuff. And I said, well, the Quran and the Bible don't talk about that type of Yaqub. In the Bible and the Quran, Yaqub is Jacob. So, but I took people from out of that madness and that belief theory, with all love and respect. But forcefully to deprive a man of freedom, y'all, to go wheresoever, this is the science he made, is clearly a trespass. False imprisonment was indeed one of the first trespass recognized by the common law. False imprisonment is classified. You say what, Malik?
I said, hello, common law.
Yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit more. This was common. False imprisonment is classified as a tort under the common law and also as a crime. Remember, Malik, when y'all get a chance, I share something in a text stream. In Detroit, these brothers was protesting peacefully. And in amendments, you have the right to protest peacefully. And I tell people, look at the city charters. You must know the city charters. And if you protesting peacefully and you know the law, your human rights, and when the police come like that, and that's why I say people need to have everything as a script. for everybody can be saying the same thing. And this is what my professor was saying. He was like, brother, you need to show people what you're doing so they can understand the organization and the unity, because everybody can't be saying something different. You have to understand the law, and you must understand the city charters. So when it's coming, they understand they oath for office, because you have the right to protest peacefully.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what I know. And when you talk from a place of law, and everybody have it, they have to have the police chiefs come. They have to have these things like that. If you want to protest, if you want to do things and set them on top, then you get a permit. If you want to go through the city and march like the so-called Klan with your weapons, you can get a permit to do that. Yep. You want to have your parade, you can get a permit to do that. What y'all talk about? Can. Yeah, I know. That's why I be laughing at people. I be like, dude, what? I said, we can do it right now. We can get a permit right now. Right now, say, okay, on the prophet's birthday from January 8th to the 13th, this day we're going to do this day we're going to walk through the city, bam, 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 and get a permit. Easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. But this has been labeled as a tort, a trespass, and an assault, a wrong, a damage, and an injury, giving one cause to bring suit against another for a remedy. That means you can go to court. Listen, depriving a person of their liberty is legally no definition that depriving a person of their property. A theft of liberty is a wrong by which remedy can be had, just as is the case with the theft of property. False imprisonment is a great offense due to the high regard the law has for liberty. In Chitty's practice of the law, it states, a lot of people like, what Chitty's practice? All my lawyers, all my law students know exactly what I'm talking about, especially my criminal ones. That's why I said my professor, like, you can be a criminal lawyer. I ain't defending no criminals. What I can be is a legal representative, and help you as your legal rep going through things. So when you're talking to, I could be like, no, that ain't, I can give you precedent in doc cases, law number, Free Information Act. I can show you what quid pro quo is. I can show you what's going to happen. I can show you all these things. When you have somebody as your legal advisor in your best interest. I don't tell nobody what to do, but you should have questions going in. So they'll be like, who you talking to? My legal advisor. Yeah. But false imprisonment is a great offense due to Chitty's practice of the law. It states, and I quote, the infraction of personal liberty has ever been regarded as one of the greatest injuries. The injuries to liberty are principally termed false imprisonments or malicious prosecution. So do y'all know what I'm saying? So do they pull you over and they stop you? Are you under arrest? And you ask this stupid stuff. Are you under arrest? No, you detained. Well, damn it, that's fault. You wasted my time.
That's a false imprisonment.
Yes, Malik, you wasted my time. For what you mean? No, we're not. We just detained you, ask you questions. Man, you stopping me from driving around the corner like I said I'm finna do.
Yeah.
God damn it. Excuse my
life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. This ain't happiness.
Talk about what you mean. You false imprisonment. It was a car that looked like yours, and it identified. Okay, it ain't mine. Well, I'm gone. I don't need to sit here at nothing. I'm gone. And if you don't let me go right now, I'm out of here. I don't need to sit in your car. You put me in handcuffs to talk about you doing an investigation, false imprisonment. And then they put you back in your car, false imprisonment. You have a case. I'm telling you, I don't have to investigate, and you don't got to put me in no damn handcuffs. I'm telling you what I know. Watch this. I got to give a little bit more. Unlawful detention or deprivation of liberty is basis of an action for the tort of false imprisonment. Actual seizure of the laying of the hands is not necessary to constitute an unlawful detention. What I mean, they ain't got to put their hands on you. They ain't got to do nothing of an unlawful detention. All they got to do of an unlawful detention is stop you from what? Going to and fro. And where I'm going in circles, and you stop me. I'm being sarcastic because this is how easy it is for me. Thus, the only essential elements of the actions are 1, detention or restraint, against Malik's will. And number 2, the unlawfulness of such detention or restraint. What am I saying? In his trustee. Yeah, I'm giving you now. When they say, "Well, could you give me any references?" Absolutely. In his trustee on the law of torts, Judge Cooley states, and I quote eloquently, with a silver tongue. False imprisonment is a wrong akin to the wrongs of assault and battery, and consists in imposing by force or threats an unlawful restraint upon a man's or a woman's freedom of locomotion. What you mean? Oh, I'm gonna threaten you that I'm gonna arrest you. If you don't abide by what I'm telling you, I'm gonna arrest you, or you're gonna go to jail, or I'm gonna tow your car. So if you don't go sit in the back of my car and let me do my investigation, I'm gonna tow your car. I ain't gotta sit in the back of your car for you to do no damn investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stopping a man free. I remember earlier I was talking about your motion, and then I said, what? Now I'm breaking it in law? What? Your local motion? I hope y'all caught earlier.
Yep.
Here goes another bullet. That's why I said this document is important for y'all to look at. I'm about to stop in a minute. Y'all need this. We can talk about these things when we do things the right way. Blackstone, in his commentaries on the law, states on this matter, every confinement of the person is an imprisonment, whether it be a common prison or in a private house or in the stocks or even by forcibly detaining one in the public streets. Thus, any type of detainment or confinement of a person or restriction or deprivation of their liberty or freedom of locomotion, where he is compelled to remain, where he does not wish to remain, where you don't wish to remain. You don't have to be somewhere you don't want to. I just told you have the choice. Or to go where you don't want to go is an imprisonment. Oh, but it only works with other people. Hey man, I'm with somebody and they got me. Oh, it works for them, but it don't work the other way, huh? Uh-huh. The only question thereafter is whether or not the imprisonment is false. So, brothers and sisters, the word false comes from the common law and is synonymous with unlawful. A false arrest is one means of committing a false imprisonment. So, in describing false imprisonment as being the unlawful restraint of the liberty of the citizen or of the primary right of the freedom of locomotion, the Supreme Court of Idaho also stated this. And I'm going to give a little bit more and we're done. We're going to ask some questions. Imprisonment is any restraint of the personal liberty of another and prevention of his movements from place to place or his freedom and action according to his own pleasure and will. It is a false imprisonment when this is done without lawful authority. Without lawful authority. So here go lawful authority where they don't have the right. When you ride down the street and the street have their own local laws and you don't have no tags, no insurance and all this, and they pull you over and you say you some sovereign citizen and you ain't that you some foreign national. Man, go, you ain't no foreign national. That's an oxymoron. How you a foreign national? Tell me. You got that paperwork for some nigger off the internet. You some goofy ass foreign national. You ain't never been off 2100 Jackson Street. These is facts. So I want y'all to know this. So I'm going to stop right there. You need this so you can read, so we can have questions, even arrest without a warrant. It's law of the land. It's things that you need to know. So when these people coming, you can be like, man, gone. She done shared everything with us from a scholarship perspective. In the documents, we got precedent in law cases, real cases. So we don't want to hear that. We don't have to get caught up anymore. And the only reason why we caught up because brothers and sisters are not in the know and they want to be criminals. I have the whole lesson plan right here of life, liberty, and property. Whole chapters from Harvard and Oxford, what they talk about. When I say your laws have to be right, what you speaking have to be right. And then it takes a body of people. If we say we really want change, and I can show you what change really about when you organize, then this shouldn't be hard for my brothers and sisters. I'm telling you. And so that's what I'm offering as a gift for y'all. Anybody, small donation today, you can have this. You know, through the week, we're going to discuss Clock of Destiny, Volume 1 and 2. We're going to clear some things up from the righteous perspective. But do anybody have any questions? Nope.
No.
Cool. Gratitude once again, y'all. And gratitude to y'all, my brothers and sisters, to my muftis and all true light seekers. I give you an honor. Please share all our platforms from Mayat Son Teas, Herbs of Mayat, bindedbooks.com, you know, my PDF books, that's books with a Z. Check out my noble Brian Hicks Bay music, transportation of raw material, streaming on all platforms. ALO Design Pros for all your web design, and just interact with us. MorrisHaberdasher.com so you can get all your Moorish American regalia and much, much more. But we asking all our brothers and sisters, man, as we try to build our physical brick and mortar because we can, and we can use our own money that we're giving Uncle Sam. We asking for all y'all support, no matter how much or how little it is. We asking y'all to hit us up. We have a whole website. I share my information. Send me emails. I want brothers and sisters to join us privately. It's no little and no much. What I'm saying, everything is good to build. And don't think a little bit is not worthy, because anything, especially when it's funds that a man, that a woman, that'll take from their hard-earned life and give it to a movement and something that they believe in, you have to believe in that. And so I give honor to it. And I'm telling you, I'm not going to let no one down. And I know what's going to happen. And I want everybody to be a part of this. I want everybody to be a part of this. As I'm growing, I want you to grow with me. I can't be a positive influence and don't put out positive vibrations. But I also have to shed the light on what's going on, because I love you that much. I love you that much where I can sit up here and tell you the truth out of all the falsehood. And after all that, I can be a clean glass coming out. That's what I know. That's what I know. And I know what we can do. I know what we can do. So when I speak on those perspectives, I'm coming with love. I'm showing you what not to do. I'm showing you a pictorial, no matter who's doing it, no matter who's saying it's right. It's not right. What? Lawfully, from all law. And we don't have to get in trouble to be righteous. We can be righteous off the top. And so once again, I give y'all honor. And I'm telling all my brothers and sisters, no matter what it is, I hope it's on your heart to donate monetarily and tangibly. And if it's not on your heart at this moment, you know, I hope it becomes on your heart, because all things is good. And that's what it's going to take for us to build this physical temple in the city of Flint. And then we take it to all of Mufti City, because that's what we're going to do. We can do things the right way. And we don't have to be operate on a negative intention. We can operate on a high intention, because I know what we can do. Why? Look at the blueprint. I know what we can do with our dollars. We're just deciphering just a few of those dollars. Look, everything I talk about right here, anybody can look up. It's legal. Well, not, I won't say legal, it's lawfully. Everything I talk about, you can take it to the bank. So when I talk about building our infrastructure with the money that we giving Uncle Sam, you can ask anybody. Be like, yes. And this brother can give you a tax receipt. But I want my brothers and sisters to not only be participants, to be what? Stakeholders. When we build our brick and mortar, I want brothers and sisters to move around to the city and spread it. And then we take it to the next city, the next subordinate city. How? Because that's what we can do. You know? So I'm asking my brothers and sisters, you know, and I have to say this because I love everyone so much. I haven't been hustled by no one that say they're going to do this. I know you haven't. And maybe if some of us has, but I'm telling you right here, it's different. But we need those same variables to do anything. And we don't want to take away from nothing. We want to add value. So thank y'all, man, for y'all time. Y'all know how to get with me. Please, man, get with me. Any books y'all need, share this with your family and friends. And before you go to Amazon, think about me. That's all. That's all. Like my noble Brian said, think about it. Before you say, oh, I need this book, think about it. Hit me up. Before you say, man, oh, I need a turban, or I might need some more, hit me up. I hope y'all just be on your mind for righteousness, and that's all. Thank you, and peace. Take us out with our Morris.
Allah.
I'm a spirit speaking, truth seeking, heart reaching, knowledge leaking, seeds sowing, harvest reaping, man of meager means.